all about the healing. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? With my peeps, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. Fit it in where you get it in. It's not gonna resonate with everybody. Use your discernment. Because, use your discernment in all ways. Ask God. Ask God. Ask God. If this reading is for you, is yours, your past, your present, or your future. So, with that, my day ones, my day twos, my new news. What's up with you? Because you already know what time it is. You already know what's up. Yes, indeed, I love you. All of you. Yes, I do. So, this is going to be my intro for my read. So, if it look the same for each one, don't worry about it. This is going to be it. So, with that, stay tuned for the video. Watch all the reads. Watch every like, share, subscribe. Hype it up, right? If you're new here, go to the description box. What else is it? I think that's it. And so from the I'm doing the experiment. So this is the intro and the back end. So the back end is Trinity is out. So stay tuned for the video to the very end. As long as you sitting in this realm, as long as you sitting here listening, allowing your feelings and emotions to get all and tuned and tapped into what's going on here, you're going to get caught up. You're going to get caught up and start believing the hype. Fall for the okie doke. But you much more than that. You've been through too much. You already know what's up. But that's what they're banking on. They're banking on you being too tired, giving in to this realm, believing in this realm, losing hope, not losing hope, losing faith, to the point that you no longer can see yourself. You no longer can connect with who you are in the realm, who you truly are. This is not who you truly are in this realm. Who you truly are is who you are waking up to be. Who you already are. Established. Ancient. You've been here many times. For some of you. But you're royalty. You're high ranking. You're full of authority. You're powerful. You're strong. You're resilient. I keep saying the same thing every day, and that's how I know. That's how I know that this is true. And God is wanting, God, the universe, Ra, the ancestors, the angelic realm, want you to hear that. If you got to hear it every day, if I got to say it every day, they want you to hear it every day. See, because where we are in this realm, they don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to believe. They don't want you to have faith. They want to drain everything from you. They want to take everything from you. Leave you with nothing. Leave you with a whole bit of nothingness. A defeated feeling that you'll never be nothing. That you have no hope, that things can never change. All this stuff that's happening. All these news stories of gloom and gloom. That things are just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse, and it's never ever gonna get better. But it's got to get worse before it can get better. It's got to hit its lowest point until till God can come in and do what God gonna do. Until the universe come in and do, until Mother Gaia come in and do whatever you want to. On this channel, I don't put an emphasis on what you believe. That's you. Only thing I do is give you the message. I don't put what I believe on you. You believe what you want to believe. The only thing that I don't do no dark stuff. I know about the darkness. I know it's real. I know that the lower realms is real. I don't even have like some religion, they run from the lower realm. I don't run from the lower realms. It's just certain things concerning the lower realms that's not me. But do I believe in it? Do I know about the lower realms? Yeah. It exists. And everything in the lower realms is not bad. But it's some things in the lower realms that, no. See, you can't say, I say that everything in the lower realms is not bad, because everybody, if you've been here many times, you've been in the lower, you used to be in the lower realms. Everybody has been in the lower realms. Everybody has been in the higher realms. It's from timeline to timeline. You've been dark. You've been ugly. You've been high. You've been high ranking. Whatever timeline you was on, you've been it all. Especially if you're an ancient soul. You ain't been it all, you ain't done it all. You had to learn. That's the process of learning. You can't be in the higher realm if you ain't never been down in the lower realm. You can't know about the lower realm and don't know about the higher realm. You can't know about the higher realm and you ain't never been down to the lower realm. You got to experience both of the realms. You got to know about both of the realms to even be able to be considered a high-ranking soul. You got to be able to know both and been experienced both to be able to be considered high-ranking and high status. Because out of the lower realms, you had to learn the lessons. You had to go through the lessons. You have to experience the lessons to be able to defeat, be able to conquer, to be able to know which realm you belong on. Which realm you rocking with. How you gonna know the Most High if you ain't never been to both of the realms? The Most High, the universe, know everything about all the realms. Same thing go with you. can't run from the lower realm. You can't run from the lower realm. And you can't run from the higher realm. You can run now. You can run, but you still gonna have to learn. You got to learn about the lower realms. The lower realms is not everything that this timeline wants you to think. Of course, there's things in the darkness that we should not be dealing with. But everything is a learning curve. You can't just say that's dark and everything is dark and you got to run away from. You don't know that until you go down and experience it for yourself. You can't take one book and say, "Oh no, that's no. We got to run from that. We can't do no." You got to do your research. You got to do your due diligence in both of the realms. And some things that no, it's forbidden. Some things that you just not. You don't deal with. You don't rock with that. That's not your way. That's not. You ain't been there and done that in another lifetime, and you just not gonna do that no more. So in this lifetime, you already been there and done that. So in your soul don't allow you to entertain anything concerning that. So it's not based off of a book. It's based off of your soul and where you've been before. But anyway, I'm getting off. So getting off what this reading is. So let me go on about my business and go ahead and say what I got to say. All right, so your royalty. In this, the best move of course of action, best move of action is for you to move out in excellence in your work ethic. You need to be working. That means that life is life, but life is going to life regardless. You don't stop working. You don't stop doing what you're obligated to do. What you said you was going to do just because life is life. Just because you got a bill that's due that you can't pay. So just because things are mounting up, just because your finances is not good, or just because you have health issues, or just because there is a way out of no way to get the things that you need to get done. And whatever that you're supposed to be doing, and life is life, and life is you don't allow life to become an obstacle for you to be able to do what you said you was going to do. You say that you're going to build this business. You say you're going to build this channel. You say that God told you to do this. God told you to speak this. God told you to write this book. Then do it. What do the bill that need to be paid, what do that got to do with you writing your book, or you doing what you supposed to do, or you supposed to be writing in your journal, or you supposed to be on a health conscious, or you supposed to be moving, you supposed to be busting a move, walking 5 miles a day, you supposed to be doing this. What do life obstacles and life challenges have to do with you doing what you said you was going to do? See, because when you are who you are, when you are royalty, high ranking, high status, powerful, resilient, strong, wise, talented, when you are these things and have these things, life can life. But you know that you can conquer whatever this is, and still do what you said you was gonna do, the requirement. And oftentimes when you're still doing what you're supposed to do, God makes a way out of no way. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Hype, hype, hype it up, right? All right. So, if this resonated with you, this is your message, get in the comments and let me know. Let me know you rocking with me. Send me an emoji. Tell me your story. Tell me, put in the comments, that this resonated. Or you could just say resonated. Let a sister know. Don't leave the comments blank. Don't leave me hanging. All right. So with that, go ahead and do what you're going to do. And so with that, yeah. Okay. So with that, I'm going to say, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing. And Trinity is